All right. Hey, anybody there? Let's see. Oh, waiting for me to do what? Yeah. Yeah. I can hear me on the computer. All right. Hey, everyone. Val here. I'm trying to do my second live broadcast for YouTube. Sorry. I hope this will come out. I'm going to try to get over to my other page so I can get on chat with you guys. Just give me a moment to figure this out. Is anybody out there? All right, there I am. All right, you guys. On chat now. Got you guys. Hi, Patty. Patty's my sister. Hi, Pet Monster. You see Patty typing. Patty's my sister up in New York. She's helping me out with this. Hi, Sue. How you doing? This is my my second attempt on live chat. We did it when Steve and I were up in Lake Anna, but it didn't go well because we didn't have a good connection. The internet kept booting us off. So this is my first attempt at home. So I wanted to see if anybody was out there to hang out with me for a little bit. We're not going to be online that long. How's my feed? Is everybody getting a good connection with me? Hi, the chat stopped. Are y'all talking? Subbed you, Patty and Sue. Oh, awesome, Pet Monster. Patty doesn't put out videos. She tries to do some videos with me. And when I'm up in New York, and she does Skype with me a lot. So we were just Skyping a little bit earlier. We have had a bad week walking this week. So we tried to do a makeup time today. So we got on the treadmill about an hour ago and we walked 3 miles together. Patty says she's shy. I would not think that Patty's shy. Patty does just fine. So anyway, we walked 3 miles a little bit earlier together. That's why I have my towel around my neck because I was sweating a little bit, which is good. So maybe this will be a better week and I can lose a few pounds this week. Let's hope anyway. So what are y'all doing today on Saturday? Steve is downstairs working on the house. We have cedar siding on our house, and we've got a little rotting with all the water we've had this year. So he's trying to replace a board around the window. So if you hear a little hammering down there, that's what Steve is doing. Pet Monster is the best monster ever, Patty. You should check out his videos. He and Monster Chick are awesome. Sue, also go check out Pet Monster. He does awesome videos. He's very creative, and I support him 100%. Also, Sue. I've just got to know Sue through Larry at the Toxic Storm, and I've watched Sue's videos, and I love Sue's videos. So Sue, keep them coming, because I appreciate you and I appreciate your videos also. I thought while I'm on the air, because I don't really have anything planned to do today, that I would open a couple boxes that came in the mail. We're getting ready for Halloween, and we'd love to do, this is Pet Monster's favorite time of year, I bet you. But anyway, we love to do our trunk or treat at our church. So we've ordered some things for the trunk or treat. Last year, we had probably 150, 200 kids come to the church for the trunk or treat. And Steve and I dressed up as thing one and thing two. And a friend of ours, he's about 82 years old, I think. He dressed up as the Cat in the Hat, and I did all the makeup. So if you want to see that, go back in my videos and put Val Reese one, the Cat in the Hat or something, and I think those videos will come up where you can see the face paint and everything that I did on everybody. It came out super awesome, and so we're going to try something different this year. This year's we're going to do sock monkeys. So what I'm going to make the back of the trunk like it is a toy box that the pet monkeys have come alive and come out of the toy box, and that's how we're going to decorate the back of the trunk. And then because we're going to have face masks on this year, and we're not going to have or heads on this year, we're not going to be able to see very well. I can't put my friend that's 80-some years old into a costume that's going to he's not going to see and be able to walk very well. I don't want to endanger him. So I'm going to make him into a little boy. So he's going to be the little boy that owns the sock monkeys and the toy box. And we're going to do it up really cute. So anyway, I love this kind of creative stuff. And I'm going to do video, of course, to share it with everybody. Yeah, Steve is funny when it comes to that stuff. He's like a little kid because he isn't recognizable. And even when I made him up to be a vampire a few years ago, nobody could figure out who it was in the face makeup and stuff. And he had a wig on, and of course Steve is bald, so it took people a long time to figure out who it was. They were going like, "Who is that freaky looking guy over there?" And I wouldn't let people on to who it was. But anyway. Yeah, an 80-year-old little boy. So what I'm going to do, I've got like a Mario suit for him, and it's like the bib overalls and stuff, and I'm going to put like a baseball cap on him backwards and maybe some dirt on his face or something, and I'm going to give him this big lollipop to hold, and then he'll hold on to our hands as we're walking out of the church after we get dressed and come to the truck. So he's kind of like holding his sock monkeys, and I have a toy sock monkey for him, and so, and we have a chair. We always let him sit in a chair, but he likes to get up and walk around too. So I've ordered these, like the big lollipops. They're smaller ones for him to give out to the kids. I ordered about 150 or so of those, so he can hand those out to the kids while he's sitting down. And we're going to make the gift bags we made last year to hand out to the kids as they come along too. So I ordered from Walmart. I ordered some stuff. This was before we started ordering all the Halloween stuff that hasn't come in yet. But if we do this live stream and figure out how to do this and keep it going, thank you, Pet Monster. I get so excited when it comes to dressing up and doing fun things with kids. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of like, I get this excitement because it's so much fun. It's so cool. And I love that Steve loves it too. So, anyway, so I'm going to paste this screen down just a little bit. But anyway, I bought some from Walmart. I have them deliver it to the house because I hate fighting the Walmart crowds, and Walmart delivers to me for free. I don't know if it's a privilege I get or if they do that for everybody. But anyway, I ordered some Craft Bond because I'm putting together my photo album that I am making for the Alaska cruise. I bought this photo album. Don't know if you can see it, but I'm putting it together, and I use this Craft Bond to glue the pictures in. So I know I have a lot of pictures. I've got over 300 or so pictures. So I bought a bunch of this this tape to go into the glue gun, or the glue thing here. Anyway, I guess I'm feeding okay out there. Anyway, I got a second box. So excited for Halloween. I think I'm going to do a video once the candies come in and everything, and then I'm going to do a video of, because I've ordered a whole bunch of stuff, and I order my stuff through Oriental Trading because they usually have good deals, and I can usually get free shipping from them. They send me books all the time with free codes for free shipping or discounted products or whatever. When's the Alaska cruise? The Alaska cruise was in May of this past year. There's a whole bunch of videos that I did after the cruise that I put up. It was a family cruise. My sister in Texas and her daughter went with me. My sister in New York and her husband, and then his brother and his brother's wife. So we had like 8 of us on the cruise with matching cruise shirts and everything. But the cruise was awesome, and that's why I have all these pictures. I put a whole bunch of video up. Don't tell me you didn't see my video, Pet Monster. I know you saw some of it. So yeah, the Alaska cruise is going by. Steve's booked another cruise for next year. We're going to go to the Grand Caymans. We're going to Cozumel, Mexico, to Costa Maya, and to Belize. And we're going to be doing a diving trip. This cruise in February coming up, we've been certified divers since April. So we're going to try to dive. No, not another Alaska cruise. That's too cold. We want to go somewhere warm. But yeah, we're going to try to dive in 3 of the ports down in the Caribbean in February. And then there's, I think, Belize. They don't have diving there, but they have snorkeling, and we're going to go snorkeling with some sharks. So if we don't get eaten up, then we'll have video to share with you. But hopefully it'll be nice and safe. I'm sure it will be. So second thing I got was I ordered a printer. Let me tell you about my printer today. I tried to print a document that was sent to me. And it took me 45 minutes because my printer wasn't working, and I tried everything, and finally Steve had to uninstall the printer from my computer and print again. And if you know me, I'm not a patient person, and I became very, very frustrated and just about threw out my computer because I wanted a document to print, and I tried everything to get it to print, and it wouldn't do it. So finally, after 45 minutes and reinstalling the printer, that worked. So next package. Are y'all enjoying watching me open my mail? Yeah, I'd get a lot of views on that if I got attacked by a shark. Do that fake title like people do to get people to view their videos, and just say, you know, put a fake thumbnail on there and pretend I got eaten up or something. But I wouldn't do that. Oh, there you go, Patty. Val looking out of the shark's mouth. That. I'll be limping. Okay, I ordered headphones because my last pair of wireless headphones broke. Tried to get them to work, and now they just kind of rattle. So I got these in 4.2 plus whatever. Anybody seen these before? Phones people use, but I'm hoping these will work good. Am I going too fast, you guys? I'm just going from subject to subject, but hope that's okay. That's how I am. My mind goes in 1,000 directions. It's like that ADHD thing. So if I'm not focused on one thing, then my mind just kind of flips around. Patty knows what I mean. Especially when Patty and us girls get together, we go from subject to subject and we don't even stop. It's like, don't even stop to take a breath. We just keep on talking. Well, yeah, when they weren't working very well, I did, say my headphones aren't working, and Steve took them, and then when I got them back, they rattled. But, we won't go there and say what he tried to do to fix them. Anyway, we understand you, men. You're all special. It's okay. It's all good. I'm glad they don't put peanuts in boxes anymore, the packing peanut things, because I hate styrofoam. All right, this package I was waiting for, because this package is from LTD Commodities. Don't know if y'all know this company. They send me books, and I don't buy a lot usually. Flipping through it, I always kind of flip through it. The catalogs usually come more around Christmas time. But I was flipping through it, and I saw these oils, these essential oils, and I paid like $18 for one little tiny bottle of the essential oils to go into my I don't know, what do you call these things? Diffusers? My diffuser. And I bought one of these little bottles where I get my massages. When I go to get massages, haven't done that in a little while, but when I go, they have these oils. So I bought one bottle, was like $18. This size bottle. I've got all of these. I got 6 different fragrances. A box of fragrances, and I think there's like 6 in here. And it was all like, I think less than $18. I don't know if there's a difference in the brands or whatever, but this is eucalyptus, tea tree, lavender, coconut, sweet orange, and lemon. Those are the scents in that one. Yeah, I bet that's right. Oh, you do buy from here, Sue? I don't buy a whole lot from them, but I want to try these essential oils, and I'm sure, if the products are good, I'll probably buy more stuff from them in the future. I love their catalog, and they have some really cool stuff. I don't know how to get the box open. I guess it takes a few brains for that. Ooh, this one's nice too. A spiced pumpkin. That's going to be awesome for the holidays. I think I'm going to try that one right now. Jasmine. Patty would like that one. Vanilla, lavender. There's another lavender. I love the smell of the lavender one. Cinnamon and sweet apple. Ooh. I'm going to try some spiced pumpkin to see what that tastes like. I have actually put some water in my diffuser. And this diffuser hooks to your computer. Oh, and it runs off your computer. So it's not electric. So what I'm going to do here is I hooked it up. I'm going to put some of this oil in it. Oh, if I can get it open. Oh, there it goes. Ashes in there. And turn it on, and I'm going to tell you what this smells like. Can y'all see that? There you go. It's steaming. Can you see the steam? All right, let's see what that smells like. Oh, I just knocked something off the table. That probably wasn't good. Is Pet Monster leaving us? Love you, Pet Monster. Hope you come visit another live stream, because I'm going to try this maybe on the weekends or something. Hope you have a great weekend too. Say hi to Monster Chick for me. Hey, Spongy. How you doing? We tried it again. It wasn't as bad this time, Spongy. We got on pretty quickly this time. And after I figured out I needed Google Chrome to do it, because I tried Foxfire and Internet Explorer time, and then it dawned on me that we were supposed to be on Google Chrome. So so after I got the Google Chrome going, we got on pretty easily. So so this one's a whole lot better than the last one. Anyway, got my my pumpkin spice in my diffuser going. And I don't know that it smells like pumpkin, but it's not too bad. So what's going on with everybody out there? Yeah, Google Chrome's the only thing that would work. It was saying that it wasn't compatible with Foxfire and Internet Explorer. So that's what I tried to do, but that didn't work very well. So right now it doesn't smell like. I can't tell what it smells like, but it's not quite pumpkin spice to me. Do y'all burn candles and stuff, like incense and candles and whatever? I get candles from Cooking with Cricket. It's her website is cricketcreates.com. I get her candles, and they are the best smelling wax melts and stuff. I put a little piece in the wax melt warmer, and I just put some, I think it was gardenia in mine, and it's lasted like 4 days. I turn it on at nighttime when I get home from work, and for 4 nights I've been burning it, and the smell is still really, really strong. That's right. It is Thanksgiving in Canada. Happy Thanksgiving, Spongy. Do you guys celebrate with like turkey and that? What's your Thanksgiving dinner usually like in Canada? Yeah, I like Bath and Body Works candles. I've got some of those. Crickets seem like they have such a big better smell. It's like it lasts longer or something. I don't know. It's a stronger smell that kind of, instead of just filling up the den, it fills up like the kitchen and everything else. It just, the smell goes out through the area a lot better or something than, I mean, I like Bath and Body Works, but I love Cricket's candles. Either ham or turkey. What's for dinner tonight? We're having leftover. I cooked a pork loin in the slow cooker yesterday, so I'm going to take it and like cook it in a fry pan with some barbecue sauce for dinner tonight. Turkey does sound good though. Ham sounds good too. Guess maybe because I didn't eat lunch today. Mashed potatoes, carrots, corn niblets, and stuffing gravy. Pumpkin pie. Oh, that all sounds good. I'm coming to Spongy's house for dinner. Steve took me out this morning. I had to take the car down to the dealership to get my inspection, and there was a recall on my car, so I'm not sure what it was about, something in the engine and the seat belts or something. So I took it down like 7:45 this morning to have them take care of that. And Steve took me out to breakfast. So we went to Bob Evans, and I had a Western omelet with fruit on the side. I tried to stay half healthy with that, and that was good. But I noticed on their menu that they have coconut cream pie, which you never see on anybody's menu ever. And I was so tempted to order some coconut cream pie for breakfast, but I didn't. So I told him we'd have to go back maybe one night just for dessert. Because I'm not gonna. And he said we could buy a whole pie, but I'm not gonna do that because then I'd be the only one eating it, and I don't need those calories. Because then I'd make Patty have to walk some more to get the calories off me. I have a 2014 Hyundai Sonata. That's my personal car. I don't drive it around much. It's 2014. I have 22,000 miles on it because the only time I drive it really is like church or grocery store, or, you know, if we go somewhere on the weekends, or if we go to like to northern New York or somewhere like that. I have a work car that my work lets me take home, and that I use for work. And so I drive it to and from work and on appointments and stuff like that. So pretty much I don't have to drive my car during the work. I very seldom drive my car. So I don't put a lot of miles on it, which is good. But the dealer said that can be good and bad depending. You still have to put some miles on it because if a car sits and you don't drive it, it's not good for the car either. So I make sure that at least once a week I'll get in the car. We go somewhere on the weekend, so we try to do something. Or the truck if we're going to the lake or something like that. Sue, I'm so glad you came and hung out with us a little bit. I am trying to do this, so hopefully we'll do it. Maybe not every weekend, but as much as I can. Next weekend we won't be here. Next weekend, Steve and I will be in Raleigh, North Carolina. We're going down to a bull riding event. It's the PBR, Professional Bull Riders. I used to be heavy into watching it. We would go to as many of the shows as we could, but within the last couple of years, they kind of partnered with NASCAR, more commercialized. So they're staying on the West Coast more, where they have the cowboys and stuff. Most, ranches and stuff are over on the West Coast. So they're not coming to the East Coast as much, which I say they're letting down their East Coast fans. I know they do have it in Madison Square Garden, but we don't go up to New York City. But Raleigh's only a couple hours away, so Raleigh's not too bad for us. So this will be the first event and the only event that we'll go to this year. And the tickets did price, but they must have found out that wasn't working and they weren't getting their fans weren't showing up to the events. So they did prices back down to where they were. So it's affordable enough for us to go. I mean, one ticket for one night is $100. So, I mean, a weekend, if you're going for two events, a Saturday event and a Sunday event, and you get two people, I mean, you're spending $400, and then you have to pay for a hotel room too. So, in Raleigh, yeah, there's a lot of cowboys out in the West Coast, but this side, I mean, we have some ranches and stuff here, but it's not like, out west. So, anyway, I'm looking forward to the event. It should be fun. We'll spend Saturday night in Raleigh overnight. The event Saturday is Cricket Creates. The event Saturday night is at 6:45, and then Sunday's event is in the afternoon, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So, and they'll probably take about 4 hours. So we probably won't get home till like 10 o'clock at night or something. Is Cricket website still down, Patty? I didn't know it was still down. Sent out for the holidays. She was advertising. And if you go to Cooking with Cricket on YouTube, she has a giveaway right now for some of her Christmas scents. Partnering with Lyle from No Hippie Barbecue. and they're giving away 3 of her gift packages of the Christmas Scents of Candles. So check out both of them, Cricket, and No Hippie Barbecue. Cooking, No Hippie Barbecue, I think it's called. But yeah, there'll be a link. You'll see her giveaway. Anyway, so yeah, so we'll be in Raleigh next weekend. I probably won't be doing any kind of live feed because we won't have time to do that next weekend, but maybe the following weekend we'll be able to do something. So just wanted to try to do a little hangout just to see how it would go today. I'm beginning to figure it out a little bit better. So hopefully the feed is coming across. It's good. At least we're not getting disconnected and fighting the internet at the hotel like we were last week that kept trying to boot us off. The last time I got booted off when we were up at Lake Anna, never came back on the whole time we were there that night. We ended up not being able to get back online to watch any YouTube videos or anything. So that was frustrating for us. But you got to do what you got to do, I guess, when you're away. And we weren't in a good hotel. We were in a hotel on the marina that for fishermen. Hi, Tupac. How are you? What are you doing this Saturday? So I guess that's about it. So for the rest of this month, we're just going to be working on the Halloween, getting ready for Halloween. We got the Raleigh trip planned, and I think we'll probably try to go diving at the end of the month. We're going to try to get in one more dive at the end of October. On December, January, really too cold for us to go. When we did our certification in April, the water was totally freezing. We were in 8mm wetsuits when we went down. We had to be about 28, 30 foot underwater. We had to kneel on a platform, and you're kneeling down there and you're shivering, and there's like 10 of us on the platform, and the instructor would sit in front of one of us, and they would have us do something that we learned because we did some practice in pools. So they would come in front of you and tell you to take your mask off and then put it back on and then clear your mask. Well, it was so hot it was so cold down there. It was like probably 50 degrees or less, Fahrenheit, right? Fahrenheit. So when you take your mask off and that cold water hits your face, it's so cold you just want to take a deep breath, but you're underwater and you don't want to make that reaction and suck in water because you don't have your mask on your face. So I'm afraid in December and January, it's probably going to be too cold for us to be diving. I think October is going to probably push our limit. We're trying to get down 50 foot because we've been doing 30, 40 foot dives, and we'd really like to push it down to 50 foot because when we go on our cruise in February, we're going to do some dives down in Grand Caymans and Cozumel and Costa Maya. And we're going to probably want to go down 50 foot. I think some of the dives are like 50, 60 foot. So that's probably the deepest that I want to go. I'm a little nervous about it. That's why I told Steve we really need to do at least one more practice before we go down to the Grand Caymans. We don't really have the opportunity in November, December to travel anywhere else to do a dive where it's warmer. The Keys and stuff, I'd love to go down to Key West and do some diving, but I'm not sure what the Keys look like right now with the storm that kind of tore them up. So we'll see what happens. I do want to get in another dive or two. So that's kind of like going to take up our month every weekend. We both work 40 plus hours a week. So by the time the weekend comes, we're tired, and then you get, you know, your everyday stuff you got to do, the grocery shopping and the laundry and all those fun things. So when we go away on the weekends, it's takes longer for us to catch up on stuff that's got to get done around the house. And like I said, Steve's working on a few of the boards that are, you know, rotted out because on the house because of all the water we've had this year. So we're trying to keep our house in halfway decent shape so it doesn't fall apart. So so that's what he's doing today. And then tomorrow is going to be, you know, grocery shopping and trying to get a few other things done. We have a charity Brunswick stew that our church does every year in October. That's next weekend. Steve will probably try to help a little with that before we go down to Raleigh. Cooking with a little spice. Hello, how are you? I'm so glad you stopped by. I hope you all will say hi to each other in the chat. Is there any questions anybody has for me? I know that this is like my second try at the live feed, and I know I've been just rambling on here. Go a whole lot longer, but I just wanted to see if I could do this again. It's been 36 minutes now. I can't believe it's been 36 minutes and I'm still talking. Anyway, if you all have questions for me, anything about me that you want to know or whatever that you want me to answer, just let me know in the chat here. I know I've been doing all the talking here, but just let me know. Marianas Trench. What is that? Marianas Trench? What's Marianas Trench? Hi, I'm live. You want to say hi to people?
You're live.
I'm live. I've been live for 37 minutes and still talking.
This is what she really wanted to do.
This
is what she wanted to do.
Can y'all see Steve is here? Say
Not
hi,
yet.
Steve.
Not yet, I'm not.
Steve, well, yeah, yes, you're there, but my feed is slow up. So Spongy's here. He was here at the very beginning. I got cooking with a little spice. Patty's there, of course, and then the white Tupac. So Steve is here to say hi to everybody.
Hello.
Patty says hi.
I came in to tell you I got to go to the store, to the lumber store.
He's got to go to the lumber store. What does this smell like? Can you tell what this smells like?
I don't know, but it smells good.
Does it? It's pumpkin spice. Look at these ones that I got from this magazine, LTD Commodities.
Yeah.
A lot of ones, and when I paid $18 for one of these, this whole thing was like $18.
You told me when you ordered them,
yeah. So,
bye, everybody.
Hey, Spongy said, hey, Steve.
Bye, Spongy.
Pet Monster said hey earlier to you, too.
Hi, Pet Monster.
He says he loves you. Yeah. Bye, Steve. All right. I'll be here. Steve's gone. He's got to go to the store. It's the deepest part of the ocean. No, I don't see myself going to the deepest part of the ocean at any point in time. I get a little nervous. Of course, when you're going down, and if you go straight down, like if you're at the top and it's like underneath you and you go straight down, I get more nervous doing that than going off the shore and going down gradually. If I'm somewhere in the bottom is going down gradually when I'm diving, it's easier for me, and I can get from like 30 to 40 foot depth without realizing my depth at all. You don't get that, oh my gosh, I'm at 40 foot until you look at your gauges and you see, you know, how deep you actually are. So I would rather do it that way as a gradual dive. In our first dive in the Grand Cayman, Steve booked it last night. It's going to be a shore dive, so we're going to go in gradual, and that's how I would prefer to do it. I know we do in Cozumel, I think we have 2 boat dives, which are going to be, it's going to be harder for me because I have a little fear factor going on, but I'm sure I'll do fine. I just, 11,000 meters. How far is a meter to a foot? Patty and I figured that out one time. Patty figured out meters and feet for me, so I don't have to try to do that and get disconnected or something. I'm not sure how deep that is in feet. Miles. If we run 5 miles, it's only like 3 point something meters. 3 foot? There's 3 foot in a meter? 1,000 foot? No way. There's no way I would even think about doing that. I'm tough, but I'm not that tough. Nope. I'm a bigger chicken than that. There's creatures down there that I don't even want to know about. I'd probably be eaten by a giant squid or something. Nope. You would say bye-bye, Val. I'm not even certified to that. I think I'm certified to about maybe 60, 80 foot, but that's about it. I'm just a beginner. So, and I don't really, I did it just for diving in the Caribbean when we go on vacations, because we did a couple of dives. We actually did what they call snuba, which is you have the regulator and everything, and but you're hooked to a hose. You don't have to carry the tank on your back. You're hooked to a hose. It's on a raft, and you can go down like 15 or 20 foot. And we did that in the Grand Caymans years ago or something, and that was like our introduction to scuba. It wasn't a snuba, they call it snuba. And then they told us back then that we should be certified because we were so relaxed doing it. So last year in Mexico, we went down to Cozumel and we did a beginner's scuba diving, but with the beginner, it was, a storm was coming in, the current was really, really strong, and it was very uncomfortable for us. We struggled really hard with the current and everything. It really wasn't enjoyable. So we came back and we decided that this year we would be certified because we wanted to try to dive in Canada when we were up there in the spring this year. But certified, they told us they wouldn't do it unless we were certified. So to do it, but when we got up there, they had messed up our reservation and they had us scheduled for the wrong week. So time they were going to take us out, it was too late in the afternoon. The current was coming in. It really didn't work for us, so we ended up canceling the dive. Unfortunately, that's what we wanted to do when we were up in Victoria, British Columbia. So that never really worked. We do have the dives that are going to be scheduled for February of next year, and he's got the Grand Cayman one that's already booked. So I think that says about 50 foot that we're going to be going down. I got my underwater camera, so we'll take some videos and hopefully we'll be able to see something. 50 foot's not too bad. We did 40, right around 40, I think it was, on our last dive when we went down to the quarry and we went down to the helicopter that they sank. And I think that was sitting down around 40 foot. So our dive at the end of this month, if we go, which I hope we do this one more dive into the quarry. Hopefully we can get a little bit deeper than 40 foot. Maybe we can get to 45 or 50 to get some practice. Patty, I gotta get Patty flying. She could go see so much if she would fly. She won't fly. Fly either? What's wrong with y'all? Flying is not that bad. It's a lot safer than driving. You get there a lot quicker. Patty wouldn't even go to Alaska with us because she would have had to fly to Washington to do it. She missed out on a fun trip. I don't know. I don't fly a lot. I prefer to be on the ground too, but hey, if you want to go to Alaska, I'd like to go to Ireland one day. That's on my bucket list. I think it would be fun to go see the castles and that kind of stuff, depending, what's going on and how safe it is. But oh, chicken, just chickens, y'all chickens. Just gotta get out of your comfort zone once in a while. Trust me, I'm out of my comfort zone when I'm 50 foot underwater or 40 foot underwater. It's I have to like put myself in check. When we were down doing the certification and it was so cold down there and we're kneeling on the platform and they're going around telling us to remove our masks and take our regulators out, and it's, you're 30 foot below. And the second day we went in there, it was so cold the first day. And the second day when we got in the water and it was that cold again, it was so cold, and we descended down and we kneeled on the raft, and I said, there's no way I can do this. It's so cold. I'm going up. Telling myself this. And then I said to myself, no, if you go up, you're going to have to take the recertification over again. You have to start from the beginning. And you want to do this, and just stay down here. It's going to be 20 minutes. You'll be done, and you'll be able to go up, and you'll be so proud and happy that you stayed down there. And it was such an accomplishment, and I'm glad I forced myself to do it. And I think being, that I was in the Marine Corps when I was much, much younger, gave me the stamina and everything I needed to do what I needed to do to stay down, to talk myself into staying down under the water, and to push myself above and beyond what I would have wanted to do, my comfort zone. And I was way past my comfort zone at that point. I was freezing. I was 20, 30 foot underwater, and I was not happy about it at all. So sometimes you gotta push yourself past where you want to be to. Anyway, this has been 47 minutes, and I have had a lot of fun. Is there anything else anybody wants to bring up? Because I ain't got a whole lot more to. It says I have 4 people watching, so I'm not sure who's left out there besides Spongy and Patty. So I guess it's just me, Spongy, and Patty left. I appreciate y'all. Patty, we can Skype. We can go back on Skype so I can get some stuff done. Coming by, Spongy, and I hope you'll catch me next time I come on. I don't think it'll be next weekend, but maybe the following weekend I'll try this again. But you're coming by and hanging out with Patty and I, and we'll catch you on the next live stream. And Patty, if you go to chat, we can work on some crafts together. Bye, y'all.